So now I'll go over the different ways you could try to fix this problem of chain calling in the context of multiple inheritance. So the first way I've explained is that you could just refer to the base class each time explicitly and use init. And in the case of multiple inheritance, like for D, you refer to just one of the two. So you do b.init. So this would give this result. So in the case of D, I'm constructing D, and this would print dba. So it would go through the constructor of B and, well, the constructor of D first, then the constructor of B, then the constructor of A, which is a problem because potentially the constructor of C would have a lot of relevant things to do for constructing D. Okay, so it would work for both B and C, but it would not work for instances of D, for constructing instances of D. So this example, not good. What about example 2? So this is the second method that was suggested. So if you each time refer to the previous one, and in the case of multiple inheritance, like for D here, you use both. You use both b.init and c.init. So let's see the result. So if I run Python example 2, well, then it prints dbaca. So again, it would work for B, it would work for C, it would work for A, of course, but it won't work for D. And the reason it doesn't work for D is that A is called twice. So let's say A is sending a message every time it's created, saving to a file, whatever. And in this case, I would like this to really happen only once. So let's say the constructor of A does all those things. I mean, I would like this constructor to be called only once whenever I'm constructing D, right? So D is supposed to be an A because D inherits from A. D inherits from A twice, but it should only call the constructor of A once. Okay, so this is not good either. And the solution here is to use super. And super will work fine, will not change anything of the behavior actually for creating an instance of B, creating an instance of C, but it will change things for creating an instance of D. And in this case, the constructor of D will refer to the super class or the super of D as constructor. And in this case, that would be B. And B would refer to the supers of B for an instance of D. And that would be C. And then C would again refer to the super of C for an instance of D, and that would be A. So I expect from that to print dbca. So let's see what happens here, and you see that indeed this is what happens.